World War III, will Donald Trump spark war over Israel? President Donald Trump has sparked outrage by announcing that the U.S. now recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Could his speech have catastrophic consequences for the world? The U.S. president has been accused of putting the world on the brink of war after he announced Jerusalem would be recognized as Israel's capital. The U.S. policy has been branded a declaration of war. The move has been condemned throughout the world. Many are worried the symbolic move will spark violence in Israel and the Muslim world. Some have warned of the potential for violence and bloodshed. What did Donald Trump say in his speech? President Donald Trump announced on Wednesday, December 7, that the U.S. now recognizes Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. The U.S. is the first country in the world to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Trump said the symbolic move was a long overdue step to advance the Middle East peace process between Israel and the Palestinians. In his speech, he also approved the move of the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He added in his speech that the U.S. still supported a two-state solution to the conflict between Israel and Palestine. How could the symbolic move spark war? Trump's announcement has already sparked protests across the region, and will likely cause chaos and violence. This has led to worldwide condemnation, anxiety and fear. The leader for Palestinian faction Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, has warned the U.S. could trigger a Palestinian uprising against Israel. He said, "We think this is an unaccountable gamble and an adventure that will not have a ceiling. The decision will be the beginning of a time of horrific transformations across the region." Hamas claimed Trump had opened the gates of hell and called for a day of rage across Palestinian territories on Friday. The announcement has sparked outrage in the rest of the world too. Manuel Hussein, the Palestinians' representative to the UK, said Trump's move was like a declaration of war. He said the changes would amount to a kiss of death for the peace efforts. Saudi Arabia called the move a flagrant provocation to Muslims. Qatar's foreign minister, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman Al Thani, branded the move a death sentence for all who seek peace. He added that it is a serious concern for not only the Palestinian people, but all Arabs and Muslims. Iran has also said the decision risked a new intifada, or uprising. The Middle Eastern country added that the U.S. had violated international resolutions. Shops and schools in Jerusalem have already started closing today as a general strike was called. On Wednesday night many took to the streets in protest. What is the problem with declaring Jerusalem the capital of Israel? Jerusalem plays an important role in the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Israel has claimed Jerusalem its undivided capital, while Palestine claims the eastern half as its capital. The rest of the world has stayed out of the conflict of Jerusalem while Israel and Palestine come to an agreement. The U.S. has become the first country to declare Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Trump's move is seen as deciding on an issue that was supposed to be left to negotiations between the concerned parties. Relocating the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem would be seen as another step towards Israeli sovereignty over the city.